welcome to Rockingham. Qualifying just underway for the Fort Worth screen printing Xfinity series. Cars just leaving pit road to get their laps started. Bill Rivard all the way on the front stretch. He'll be one of the first ones to complete a lap. In fact, he will be the first one as long as he doesn't wreck. Bill running Propel colors as usual. This week is the Mandarin Orange flavor. Big Propel fan myself, so easy to identify the flavors when you can't read the car. Bill sets the early mark. 25:22 is the time to beat. Bill puts down the first lap that counts. Mike Edwards beats it. A quicker 25:22. 25:22.2. And then Dustin Franklin. 25:15. 74. Franklin jumps to the top of the boards. We got a Penguin fan in chat. He's currently sitting 6th on the board. Bill Rivard jumps back to the top on his second lap at 25:03. See if Franklin's able to jump back ahead of him. 25:105. So Franklin will not jump back over Bill Rivard. Rivard currently sits on pole. Franklin second. Edwards third. Clapper Newell completed his time. He'll be fourth. Dingman on lap 2. Mark Dingman had a string of good starts here lately. Slower on second lap, so Dingman will remain 5th. Lafayette currently sits 6th. Jimmy Scher's second lap puts him up to 4th position. Blake Roebuck's first lap has him 9th as he heads down into 3 and 4. The App State Mustang comes off turn 4, heads to the start-finish line. Hayden Law jumps to the top of the charts in the 67. We'll see if Roebuck can get up there with him. Roebuck at 25:06. Slots him in 3rd. Hayden Law already off track, so we can't show you him. Roebuck brings it to a stop and parks on the apron. Jonathan Legger posting the 14th best time. Bikey in the 27 gets up to the 7th spot. A few guys going out late here. Ethan Evers, lap 1, puts it in 11th spot. Evers works down to 3 and 4. We'll see what kind of lap he can put down for lap 2. I think Ethan's slower on lap 2. Lap 1 will be the one of record for him. Tried to show you Benke. There he is. Benke out on a quali run. John Garrett jumps up to the 8th spot as Benke goes to 14th on his first lap. Garrett's second lap puts him in the 8th spot. Benke coming around complete lap number 2. Blinks out right when he does. Benke jumps up to the 5th spot. 25:11. Nice lap there from Matt Benke. 17 cars put a lap down. We have 6 other cars hanging out. Mark Kincaid attempted to put a lap in, but did not get one to count. The other 5 drivers, all 10-10's teammates, Travis Martin, Joel Munchell, JR Deal, Jake Lawrence, Corey Deal. Those 5 opting not to qualify at this time. We'll run out these final 30 seconds. And then we will have Hayden Law, Bill Rivard as your front row. See if we have any of those drivers in chat. Looking for Hayden. 10-10 is here. RPM's here. Not bad. No, that's great. I thought it was pretty good. I gave you your due. I don't see Hayden. So let's go find Bill.
All right, guys, welcome to the Rock. We got 150 laps tonight. Congrats, Hayden, on pole there. You guys have
50.
6 total sets of tires, 1 fast repair. Remember, we're going to start this race on the green flag. All other starts will be controlled by the leader, who will control the restart after the pace car goes down pit road. Leader also has lane choice. Anything else? Let me know. Otherwise, guys, be nice, have fun. Oh, halfway is 75, so at the end of lap 75, we will be giving out points to the top 10. And other than that, guys, if you have any questions, let me know. Have fun.
There you go. Waiting on Hayden. There he is. Always waiting on Hayden, aren't we? Feels like it anyway. And here we go with our brand new intro music. Hooray! On pole tonight we have the 67 of Hayden Lowell, starting alongside the 10 of Bill Rivard. Row number 2, Blake Roebuck in the 30, and Dustin Franklin. 74 machine. Matt Benke starts in 5th alongside Mike Edwards in the 14th. Jeremy Scherer starts 7th alongside Brandon Bikey in the 27. John Garrett in the 66. He'll start alongside Jeremy Tucker Newell in the 21. Will Spark rolls off in 11th spot alongside Mark Dingman in the 82. Starting 13th, we have Ethan Evers in the 26 machine. And alongside him, the 00 of Nathan Lafayette. Starting 15th, Ian Montrose, and 16th, Ryan Bredin. 17th, you have Jonathan Legger, and in 18th, Corey Deal. Starting 19th, you have the Ghost Man, Travis Martin in the 63. Starting 20th, you have J Much in the 69 car. JR Deal rolls off 21st in the 9. Mark Kincaid, 22nd in the 54 machine. And Jake Lawrence starting on the tail end of the field, 23rd. 23 cars here tonight. Very solid field of cars. 23 machines set to do battle. Hope you guys enjoyed that intro music. That was provided to us by Labor 12, our friends in the Labor 12 band. Hope they are doing great.
Driver John Garrett.
Appreciate them.
Yep, you're welcome.
Alright. Here we go. Pace car is off. Hayden Lowell has to wait for the green flag, and then we will be underway. Green flag is out. Hayden Lowell gets us going. Blake Roebuck in the 30 struggled on the start there. Got very out of shape. Someone calls a bottleneck behind him as they're 3 wide. Roebuck tire spin right on the start. Roebuck drops all the way back to 8th already. Hayden out front, Rivard 2nd. Dustin Franklin riding in 3rd. You have Mike Edwards, Brandon Bikey, Matt Benke, Jeremy Scherer, and that's where Blake Roebuck has settled in for the time being in the 30. Jeremy Scherer has a connection issue that gets into the wall right in front of Roebuck. Roebuck have to make an evasive maneuver. Scherer car out of shape. Sparks got some front end damage as he got into the back of Jeremy Scherer. Field making their way by the 15 safely as he rides down on the apron. He blinked and right into the wall, and Will Spark nowhere to go when he reappeared, getting to the back of him. Someone's off the pace. Mike Edwards, 14's having issues. See him wiggling the car back and forth. 14 was up in 6th spot. Mike Edwards having some sort of issue mechanically with the 14. Very early in the race. So he brings his machine to pit road. Almost certainly go a lap down here as the field only takes 25 seconds to come around. 74 Franklin starting to reel in the front too a little bit. Hayden still leads Bill Rivard. There's Franklin and Bikey. And then Matt Benke had the great qualifying run. He's backing it up. Still in the 5th spot. Somewhere. There he is. Blake Roebuck has rebounded to 6th as Edwards had his problem. A little bit of damage on the front end of the 45 of Spark. Piper Newell in 8th. Dingman rides in 9th and John Garrett in 10th. Nathan Lafayette, J Munch, 11th and 12th. The brothers deal just traded spots. Corey getting by his brother and then smacking the wall right in front of him. Yeah, Corey, we saw it. Looks like Kincaid and JR Deal may have made contact there. Heard JR say his bad. I don't think JR knew Kincaid was down there. Came down on him.
I literally just went straight up, yeah.
I think Bill is starting to reel in Hayden. Losing it little by little. I'll put on a show for us, I think. See Hayden running way down on the white line and even below it a little bit. Touching a bit of the apron. Rivard a little bit higher in the 10. Bill kind of diamonds it down in 1 and 2. Hayden able to get a little gap that time. Nathan Lafayette just got around Mark Dingman. Pedals aren't working right. I figured that was something like that. Mike Everett is getting brand new pedals in that car. 14 has retired. Down in 23rd tonight. Working lap 10 of 150. I heard the tire fall off after 20 laps was about 1.5 seconds. So that is something to keep an eye on as we go forward. So far, as we get side by side for the lead, Bill Rivard.
I am there.
Finally making a move. Hayden was trying to pinch him down. Bill Rivard wasn't a big fan of it. Said, I am there. These cars bounce as they go through the bumps in 1 and 2. You see the front ends just bounce and dive, bounce and dive. It's crazy. Stay side by side for the lead as Hayden's trying to use that top side. Hold on to it. That looked like, was that Ryan Brennan? Coming to pit road. 48. Blockbuster machine. Has some left front damage. See what may have happened to the 48. Running by himself here. You'll get bit by turn 2. Yep. Too much throttle out of 2 into the inside wall. That's why we see the left front damage on the 48. Tough break for Brennan. He's come in, repaired that machine, heading back out. It's going to be recorded as 2 laps down. JR Deal just got by Mark Benke. Mark Kincaid. Excuse me. Those two battling 16th and 17th. See Ethan Evers there in 18th.
That's what Boynton does.
Clapper Newell. Matt Benke dropping back.
827 mind, tell me how my rear looks.
I hit your
Will
rear.
Spark, Matt Benke.
Damage on the back left. I apologize immensely.
Clapper Newell gets involved. 35. Disappears for a moment there. It's Matt Benke that time.
Yeah, I wouldn't appreciate it if I were you. That was my bad, dude. I'm sorry.
Amtrak cars come off the rails. Had a bit of a train wreck there. Obviously some connection issues going on. Will Spark also involved. in the 45 car. Still some blinking for the 35. On pit road, Hayden Lull, 67 car. A bit early, but here he is. Kind of a surprise to see Hayden. Lap 17 of 150, just past 10%. Dustin Franklin's come down as well. Franklin may have missed his box. Just rolled on pit road but never stopped. Franklin has some left side rear damage. Hayden getting the 4 tires and down and away for the 67 team. John Garrett also on pit road. He had a 22-second stop. Perhaps John taking a little damage repair. Don't see anything too bad on his car, but 22 seconds a bit long for tires and fuel. Jonathan Ledger was down on pit road. Legger, once again, said it wrong. Jeremy Scherer, a lot of damage to that 15 car. We saw that when he blinked out and then got run into the back of. A lot of contact for the 15. Upper Newell sits on pit road. I believe he is repairing damage there, so he's gone a lap down. Now 3 cars, 1 lap down.
Just remember the wheel spin on this restart, guys.
We had wheel spin on the very initial start. A 30 car Roebuck. So the top 14 stayed out here. Heard Hayden Lull right there on the radio say he's scared. Starting 15th, first car on tires and fuel here. He restarting 15th.
Can we get an instant replay on the 69 coming out of 3 and 4, please?
Yeah, you good there, J-Munch?
Not telling me anything. I don't have any clickable
What you doing, Brandon?
go-tos.
You know, I just wanted to test out what second gear would be like, and I don't like it.
You got to be up high.
I have a feeling you're not going to give me that.
Go high. It's when to go.
That's a big 10-point.
Field coming to the green, still trying to decide what lane they're going to be in. Ford Mustang is going to get out of the way here. We're going to get back racing. Bill Rivard will lead us to the restart. There he goes. Mikey gets a bit of wheel spin in the 27. Allows Roebuck up into the 2nd spot. Mikey falls to 3rd. Will Spark sits in the 4th spot. You have J Munch and Travis Martin 5th and 6th. John Garrett's gotten by Jake Lawrence, that for the 15th spot. Corey Deal gets by Nathan Lafayette, that for 7th. Mikey trying to fight back on Roebuck after losing 2nd on the restart. There goes the 27 of Mikey down to the inside of Blake Roebuck. High side really works well in 3 and 4 here. 1 and 2, the bottom has a bit more of an advantage. That's right, we at the Rockingham for 150 lapper. Roebuck and Mikey continue to battle, but have pulled away from Will Spark. Spark now 1.2 seconds behind J Munch and Martin. right there in his back bumper. There's Corey Deal, Mark Dingman, Nathan Lafayette, and pretty much the rest of the field stacked up behind the 45. Lafayette, look at this. A couple cars working by Dingman. JR Deal in the 9. Trying to hold off Hayden Lowell. Hayden has the fresh tires up to the 10th spot now. Deal floats it in. He's going to give the bottom to Hayden. Hayden's going to take it without asking questions. JR gets up into the outside wall. Almost collects Montrose. Everyone avoids. It's like John Garrett down on the flat, going to transition back onto the track. Somehow we stay green. A lot happened there.
Mark.
No problem.
Stay green. Bill Rivard well out front. Blake Roebuck. Brandon Bikey, the top 3. They have separated themselves by 1.6 seconds over new 4th place. Jay Munch. As Will Sparks falling all the way to 7th. Now Spark under attack from Hayden Law. Heard Hayden say on that restart he was scared, but he is working his way methodically through the cars that stayed out. Will Spark up and out of the groove. He's going to ride up onto the wall a little bit. Fortunately, keeps it going in the right direction. As we heard in practice, very easy. Very easy for the cars to ride the wall.
Big wreck. Never mind, those are the pit signs. I was seeing the pit signs. No wreck.
Clap for Newell and Jeremy and Jonathan Legger coming together there. Look like netcode turning to 21. 21 now showing 2 laps down. Last car still running. Brennan 1 lap down. Lucky dog spot. And then here comes Bill Rivard. Bill's opened up nearly a full second on Blake Roebuck. Yeah, Roebuck, Bikey, J
I'm
Munch,
so sorry. I got loose.
Corey Deal, and Hayden Law coming together, I think.
My bad, Hayden. I'm sorry. I got really loose coming off too.
Corey came down off the
No, you're all good. No
top of the
damage,
track
no
there.
harm,
What
no foul.
happened? Was that Travis Martin in the 63? My goodness. Oh, Travis brushed the wall at the same time while all that was going on. Travis, fortunate not to hit anything. Drifts up the track. Everyone avoids him.
Good shit.
Man, no idea how we stayed green there.
Your invitation to Formula Drift is in the mail.
We have contact between the 1 and 54.
Nice save, one.
There it is.
Just took
One
me
car
out like that. I'm sorry about that.
dead sideways. Everyone checks up behind him.
No, you don't need to get in position.
We carry on. Fantastic driving there. Montrose hanging on to it after he gets tagged. Rivard very appreciative with his nearly full second lead. Over Roebuck, Bikey, J Munch, Corey Deal up to the 5th spot. Hayden Lowell already 6th even after that little excursion when he made contact with Corey Deal. Nathan Lafayette, the Penguin, currently in the 7th spot. Well, that doesn't sound good at all.
Sorry.
Will Spark is around in the 45. See what happens to Will. Working his way down through 1 and 2. JR Deal's peeking to the inside. Will gets up and onto the wall. That shoots him down into, I believe that is that Kincaid or Dingman? Those tires are similar. Looks like it was Kincaid. Kincaid's terrible luck this season in Sidewinder has continued. I feel bad for him at this point. It's almost, I don't want to say comical, it's just, you gotta be kidding me. This 454 is just taking a beating. How many cars tonight? 23 showed up, sir. 23. I guess a lot of people not a fan of Rockingham. But the 10 comes to pit road. Brings Bikey and J Munch. Roebuck stays out here once again. Roebuck still not to pit road. Keep an eye on the pit road as 4 cars have stayed out. Roebuck, Hayden Lull, John Garrett, Jonathan Legger. Bard wins the race down pit road. Bikey, second. J Much comes off third. Corey Deal, 4th car off. Lafayette 5th. Ethan Evers gonna be the 6th car off.
Bill, if you could just remind me when the last lap of caution is. Thank you.
Hey, last lap of caution.
It's not. He's lying. We're not even at 2 degrees.
20 minutes of repair for the Amtrak car. Dang.
Okay, now we're 2 degrees.
Tough break, qualified 5th. Now sitting on pit road with a broken race car. Clapper Newell using this time to repair his machine. Been on and off pit road a few times. Had that damage from the wreck ahead of him. So now it'll be Roebuck and Hayden. They have 17 lap difference on their tires. Roebuck has not pit at all this race. Hayden Lull pit 17 laps ago on lap 17. Fun how that works. Him and John Garrett on the same
I
strategy.
do my best here to stay out of everyone's way. I'm on old tires, but please don't door slam me coming off the corners because you have no depth perception. Thank you.
Spoken like someone who's been banged into the door earlier this season. 4th one back.
Congrats on the win last weekend, man.
4th one back have the fresh pit stops here. It looks like most of them are 14 seconds or longer, so I'm assuming tires for everyone 4th one back. Tires are worse, like damage repair. There's some 25, 29, 38 second stops. Lights are out on our Ford Mustang pace car, and we are getting set for another restart. A Ford Mustang pace car leads 2 Ford Mustangs, followed by 3 Camaros, and then a whole gaggle of Toyotas. Oh, did it blow up while it was sitting there? I've seen it do that before. Pace car is off. Here we go. The 30 of Roebuck. Going to try and not wheel spin in front of the field. It's like our 3 cars on older tires all get away clean. Rivard already up to 3rd. As John Garrett drifts back on the older tires. Rivard to the inside of Roebuck. Roebuck on the oldest tires. Up high and out of the way in the 30. Now Rivard sets after Hayden Lull. Bill's tires a little fresher than Hayden's.
I will.
You good?
Bill not quite able to get there just yet.
We didn't die, that's the main thing.
Brandon Bikey's moved his way up into the 3rd spot. Bill continues to try and work over Hayden. He's going to get the nose alongside here. Bill's going to sail it down in there into 1. Take over the race lead. Bill Rivard out front, Hayden Lull 2nd. Now he has Brandon Bikey hot on the trail. Roebuck struggling a bit back there in the 30. Of course, as we said, not having pit yet this race. He's just hoping to stay on the lead lap before the next caution comes out. Try to use those tires as a strategy. Having more sets than everybody later in the race. Bikey and Hayden Lull make contact. Bikey out of shape in the 27. Here comes J Much and Corey Deal. Heck of a job by Bikey to hang on to it as out of shape as that car was. J Much up to the 2nd spot. Corey Deal trying to move up to 3rd as he gets to the inside of Bikey. Bikey really sends it in down to 1 and 2. Corey Deal going to have to settle for 4th at the moment. Lafayette gets by Roebuck, and here comes John Garrett in the 66, Ethan Evers 26, Travis Martin 63. They all smell blood in the water with that 30 car on older tires. Roebuck now has 40 laps on those tires. John Garrett gets by. Goes Evers, Martin, goes Dustin Franklin. J.R. Deal coming into the picture. Cars that have a little bit fresher tires, at 67 and 66, they are running 6th and 7th. It's a lot of 6s and 7s. Good gracious. Hayden Lowell, John Garrett. They last came to pit road 25 laps ago on lap 17. Currently 6th and 7th on that strategy. Everyone ahead of them took the tires 9 laps ago. Bill Rivard, Jay Munchell, Brandon Bikey, top 3, Corey Deal, Lafayette. Running out the top 5, then you have Hayden and John. These two battling for 6th while the cars behind them trying to find a way by with their fresh tires, kind of bottled them up. Travis Martin working high, with Evers down low. Trying to find a way to go around these cars. Looks like Martin may have found a way up on the high lane. Gets to the outside of Garrett. Will follow Hayden into the corner. Dustin Franklin will go to the outside of.
I know I'm holding you guys up. I'm sorry. I just don't know where to go to get out of the way.
It's Hayden.
Run your race, bro.
The pit.
John Garrett and Dustin Franklin team cars doing battle there.
Nice job running block over Hayden.
Nathan Lafayette ahead of Hayden already, enjoying the gap that opened up between them. Franklin now looking for a way by Hayden. Franklin goes to the outside, gets by. Ethan Evers to the inside of John Garrett, that battle for 9th. Now Ethan tries to find his way past Hayden. The fall off already this run. Bill Rivard's quickest lap is a 25.18. He's currently lapping at a 25.7. There is J Munch in 2nd. Bill's gotten around Mike Edwards. Edwards looks like fixed his pedal situation. Edwards needs to make about 10 laps. He can jump ahead of Matt Benke, move up a spot. So Bill Rivard leads J Munch, Benke, and Corey Deal. Those trio right there together, going to the inside of Mike Edwards. Edwards getting up and out of the way, trying not to be any kind of factor with the 41 laps down that he is. Across the line to start lap 50. J-Munch looked like he sent it in pretty good. Bikey got the run off the corner. Bikey closing right in on the 69 by the time they get to 3. Bikey to the outside, way up by the wall. He's going to try to get a whale of a run heading down in the 1. think he's going to get the nose there. Jay Munch leaves it open. Mikey not able to stick there. It's battle for second between 3 cars. Very entertaining. Rivard putting another lap on the 21 of Clapper Newell. That'll put him 4 laps down, but still the first car off the lead lap. He stays down low as he battle for second, passes up high. Let's drop back a little further as they kind of get spread out a bit. Well, Corey Deal, as I say that, tries to put a move on Brandon Bikey. Got his Thrizzy Toyota. Down low on the 27 of Bikey. Bikey able to drive it off the corner and keep position. So Rivard, Munchel, Bikey, Deal, and Lafayette, your top 5. There is Lafayette. Travis Martin, after being pinned back by the Hayden Lowell machine, it's now run down Lafayette. Was over 2-second gap. Martin has closed it down and he is there. Battle for the 5th spot is won. The highest up car that did not pit the last green yellow flag cycle was Hayden Lowell in 9th. Hayden now has 38 laps on that car. Roebuck has fallen all the way to 18th, still has not come to pit road. He is still on the lead lap. He has 20, let's make it 15 seconds behind the race leader. Lafayette running up by the wall. Martin enters middle, exits really low as Lafayette gets out of shape. Is going to lose a couple spots. Loses the spot to Martin and Franklin. Lafayette dropping back as Martin and Franklin move up a spot each. Now Ethan Evers closes in on the 00.
Thanks, Michael.
Lafayette drives it in hard. Ethan's going to try to set him up on corner exit here. Gets the move complete. Ethan Evers up to the 7th spot. Here is Hayden. I bet he wishes he had timed his pit stop a little differently. As I'm sure is the same with Roebuck and everyone else who did not pit on that last cycle. We've run 25 green since the last pit. John Garrett, he's fallen to 12th in this strategy. There is Roebuck, all by himself in 18th. Has 2 cars buffer between himself and the leader. Will Spark 19th. There's Jonathan Legger in 20th, and there is leader Bill Rivard. That'll put the 28 a lap down. Roebuck, very fast car, in danger of going a lap down early on. Will Spark will be the next one, and then it would be Roebuck. Kincaid a little out of shape in the 54 here.
Sorry, Mike.
I think Roebuck might be coming to pit road. Maybe. Just maybe. Yup, Roebuck on pit road. So the first pit stop of the race for Blake Roebuck. He brings it down. He was about to go a lap down anyway.
Sorry.
Guess he figured take his poison and go for it. Edwards on pit road also. Hear that apology? We're making sure nobody's wrecking. Oh no, we don't want this angle. Repairs continue on the 35. We don't have a damaged vehicle policy in this series, so Matt can sit on pit road and repair his car as long as he likes. Matt, if you're still here watching, you want to turn your car off when it's doing that repair stuff so that it doesn't blow the motor while it sits there. I have a feeling that's what caught you.
Inside leg.
So like Hayden Lowell.
Thank you.
He's letting the 30 of Lake Roebuck on those fresh tires go on past. Roebuck is going to feel like Superman for a while here. I can tell you, Mike Edwards did pass Matt Benke. You don't know how? I believe it's the letter I, ignition, on your keyboard. Should turn your car off. If not, look it up in the forums. Check it out. But yeah, your options should tell you also the key controls. Sitting on pit road with a hot motor will make it even hotter, and it usually will blow. We'll spark up and out of the way of the 30 of Roebuck. Let's see, Roebuck's lapping at a 25.7 right now. The leaders who pit on the last caution are at 26.2, and the cars like Hayden are 26.6, and Garrett at a 26.8. So that is the various times of the pit strategies. Remember, this was Roebuck's first pit stop of the race. A good system, Adam. Bill Rivard out front of Corey Deal by 3 seconds. Jay Munch rides third. Travis Martin up to fourth. Ethan Evers fifth. JR Deal gets by Nathan Lafayette. Moves JR up into the top 10. Pizza hot and ready. Got some right side damage, but he's up in the top 10. Lafayette rides 11th. John Garrett caught by the caution here. Going green when Garrett did not so much want it to. No problem, sir. Like to help everybody.
Good by me on the straight here, Mikey.
Yeah, 27 catching the 45.
Thank you, buddy.
There goes Mikey. Pass on track, not for position, but fun to watch. This battle between Martin and Evers, one of the closest we have to offer. Besides that, it is this one with JR Deal, Nathan Lafayette, John Garrett, Mark Kincaid. All these guys, 10th, 11th, 12th, and 13th. John Garrett has had enough. Here he comes to pit road. So wonder how long it'll be before we see Hayden Lowell. It's been 53 laps since Hayden's been down. This was the other car on that same strategy. John Garrett rolling pit road, coming out for those 4 tires of fuel as a green flag race has broken out in the midst of what I thought might be more of a caution fest. Garrett into his box. Once again, the camera's not working with us so great. We'll just jump out on track and find somebody to watch. We'll keep an eye on now Hayden.
Sorry, Ian.
Okay.
See when he brings this Napa Ford to pit road. Hayden pit on lap 17, hasn't been down since. We'll also keep an eye on where John Garrett cycles out in relation to Roebuck. Roebuck's already passed him.
67 pitting this
Roebuck's
time.
there in turn
67
3.
pitting.
There's Garrett going into 3. So looks like about a 3-second gap Garrett has to make up on Roebuck, but now Garrett's going to have the fresher tires by 11 laps. We're going to jump on with Hayden.
Yeah,
Here he
take it
comes.
low.
Thank you.
Hayden
I
comes
have no
down from
tires
the
left.
7th spot. So Hayden held on a little better than John Garrett did. They were battling at the start of that run.
Stay outside.
Now we'll see how Hayden compares to Roebuck and John Garrett. See them pass the damaged machine of Benke. This car going for 4 tires and a full tank of Sunoco gas. It's Bill Rivard working his way to the stage.
21 pitting this time. 21 pitting this time.
Clapper Newell pitting right at the stage. We are on the final lap of it. Halfway, top 10 get points
21.
in the
Hitting.
Fort Worth Screen Printing Xfinity Series. FWScreen.com. Check out all the things Fort Worth Screen has to offer. We appreciate them helping out, getting us broadcasting. Bill Rivard gonna win the halfway bonus.
Sorry.
He gets the 10
problem.
points.
74 pit.
Corey Deal finally across the line. He takes 9. J-Munch 8. Travis 7. Ethan gets the 6. Franklin hits pit road, so he may not get the stage points here. It's like Bikey beats him to the line. Montrose, Bikey, Deal, Kincaid, Lawrence, and then Franklin. So Franklin falls out by the pit. And leader, Bill Rivard, after winning the stage. Bill Rivard
Sorry,
brings it to
Corey.
pit road.
Sorry, dude.
I have a lot of sorries coming in. Corey's car looks
I
okay.
think that's JR, actually.
Yep. Sorry. Sorry, Corey's brother.
Sorry, Corey's brother.
He's
Yikes.
a better brother.
The real deal.
Okay.
You're the better lover, though.
Oh my.
Listen here, sweetheart.
Uh-oh, we got the sweetheart broken out. All we need's a homie. So we've reached halfway. Something about a backstretch. I don't see anything there. Bill Rivard, after the pit stop, comes out 14th. Corey Deal takes over the race lead in the 44. Ahead of J Munch, Travis Martin, Ethan Evers, and Ian Montrose, your top 5. The top 13 cars have not come to pit road since the caution. Then you have Bill Rivard 14th. He's 10 seconds back. Corey Deal brings it to pit road. Corey not wanting to keep it out there too long. After Bill Rivard came to pit road, Corey Deal hits pit road. I believe some of these guys that pit at the caution are going to run it as long as they can and try to pit these cars that came to pit road early a lap down should that yellow come out. I have to imagine their strategy is going to be to run the tank long. Travis Martin trying to get the race lead away from J-Munch. J-Munch leads in the 69 Arc.io Toyota. Travis Martin brushing the outside wall there. Can't say he's not fighting hard. Martin up the hill is the 69 J-Munch. Comes to pit road. Travis Martin takes over the race lead. And the Ghost Man finally leads his own series. Getting back out front in the 63's got to feel good for him.
Got 15 pitting.
Jimmy Sherris pitting from 10th. Ethan Evers dropped down low, maybe trying to fit here. Carries on in 26, just an odd line there. And here comes Bill Rivard. Rivard is 1 lap down behind Ethan here. Bill going to be eager to try and get back on the lead lap. That way if the caution does come out, he is good to go. There is the leader that Bill has to run down.
One pitting this time, man.
Ian Montrose going to be pitting from 3rd. Travis Martin way up to the outside wall. Lets his teammate through. Bill Rivard back on a lead lap in the 10 car. Travis Martin coming off the corner a little out of shape.
I'm pitting here, Ethan.
63 coming to pit road. And here comes Travis Martin to pit road. That gives the race lead to Ethan Evers in the 26. Ethan's going to be pitting this time by.
Thank you, good sir.
There's Hayden. Ethan drops down, comes to the pit road. JR Deal. Only 10 seconds back of Ethan. He's on a similar strategy though, 52 laps since he's been down. As Nathan Lafayette going to be coming down from 5th. Bill Rivard's already gotten around him. Green flag strategy. A lot going on in this race right now. JR continues to lead. Works his way onto the backstretch. He is 3 seconds ahead of Bill Rivard, which sounds great.
48, heading 48.
But JR has to pit. So JR brings the 9 to pit road. That hands the race lead back over to Bill Rivard. Bill now has the top 12, really 11, on the lead lap. Everyone else a lap down. Looking through pit stops, I don't see anyone taking too big of a hit here.
Sorry, Blake.
So nobody got the speeding penalty. Looks like JR Deal in his box as the caution comes out. Heard sorry Blake. John Garrett involved. See if we can find what happens.
I spent 5 laps trying to map when my next stop was going to be a caution.
Looks like Garrett checks up for the 30 of Roebuck. Roebuck gets in the outside wall. Garrett tries to check up to stay off him, and then Matt Benke gets into the back of John Garrett. Garrett goes for a ride there. As the car's accordion as one of them stacked up into the wall, and then everyone trying to check up. So after 2 early cautions, we went a very long, 70 lap run there. Got a green flag cycle of pit stops in. And now the yellow is back. 61 laps to go. John Garrett still in 8th with that damaged race car. Still on the lead lap. Last car shown on the lead lap is oh my gosh, I can't say my own driver's name. Ethan Evers. Montrose 1 lap down in 10th. Provided he didn't hit anything, should be the lucky dog. Bill's going to stay out as he just pit. So Hayden on pit road. J Munch stays out. Corey Deal to pit road. And the strategies are divergent once more. Keep the camera here. Watch how your favorite driver comes off pit road. Montrose does get the lucky dog, as you see his car now scored on the lead lap. Hayden Law going to be first one down and away in 5th. Some longer stops for Roebuck. There's the 74 Franklin down and away. John Garrett looks like he's taking his fast repair. His spoiler is straight once more. Roebuck's taking damage repair. Corey Deal may be doing the same. There comes Corey after a 37-second stop, so definitely a longer stop for the 44 team. Really wish they'd give us a better shot on pit road. There's Blake Roebuck getting the damage repairs. He smacked the outside wall, coming off turn 2 to bring out this caution as the field accordion behind him. He's going to get down and away before the pace car gets there. Roebuck will stay on the lead lap. 59 to go. I gotta tell you, that was a lot of fun watching all that different strategy under the green. So now, Bill Rivard pit last 14 laps ago. J Munch 9 laps ago. Travis Martin 6 laps ago. Ethan Evers 5 laps ago. And then everyone else behind
We might need to
them.
extend this a lap. There's so many lap cars.
I don't know what that matters. We're not on the one to go yet.
I think they're almost all there.
lights out on our Ford Mustang pace car. We're getting set for the restart. Should we get another quick caution, we would jump into somebody's chat and have a little word with the driver.
Corey!
But for now, we'll let them sort out their strategies with their teams. Field works their way down the backstretch. Bill Rivard, J Munch, your front row. Martin and Evers, row 2. Lowell and Franklin, row 3. Garrett and Corey deal row 4. And then Blake Roebuck. You see him maneuvering around the lap machines to catch up to the lead lap cars. Also in the lead lap, but has to start in the back. Ian Montrose in the 1 by virtue of the lucky dog. Pace car is off, and here we go back to green flag racing. Boulevard into 10. Gets us going once more. J Munch not hanging on very well. Hayden Lowell, he's got thoughts of taking a 3 wide already. Thought better of it. Ghostman gets a little out of shape coming off the corner. It's going to allow Hayden to the outside. Hayden going to rocket by on the top side and take away the 3rd spot. Ghostman 4th, Evers in 5th in the Fort Worth screen car of John Garrett. Got his teammate Dustin Franklin riding the wall behind him. Corey Deal now splits between them. Corey gets way out of shape. Corey hangs onto it. He's going to lose several spots as he lost all kinds of momentum. All the lead lap cars and a couple of lap down cars get by him. And Corey going to have some work to do to try and get back up to battle with Roebuck and others. Bill Rivard leads J Munch. Hayden Lowell. Hayden trying to work up to the front as the 21 smacks the wall. Clapper Newell smacked it pretty good, but stays up there, up out of the way. Been a struggle for Clapper Newell here. He's 6 laps down at this point. Jeremy Scherer will get to his outside. Roebuck has gotten past Dustin Franklin. Will Spark is taking his car to pit road. 45 having a rough day. He's got 55 laps before Benke can catch him. So it may not be enough time unless there's green white checkers for him to lose that spot. This battle for the lead is heating up. Bill Rivard is J Munch hot on his tail. And Hayden Lowell trying to make it a 3-car party. Rough 2 days. Yeah, yesterday was definitely rough for you. But at least we're quieter today. I'm happy about that. Travis Martin closing in on this trio, trying to make it a 4-car battle. Exactly, Will.
Yeah,
exactly. Top 3 kind of in lockstep here. This time J Munch a little higher, trying a different line. Hayden closed in through the center, and then J Munch got a really good run off the corner. Closes right in on the back of Bill Rivard in the 10. I'll have to keep that one in the arsenal for later. Hayden trying to get to the inside off the corner. J Munch trying to keep his momentum up through the corner. There goes J Munch. He liked that high line. He's going up there again. Hayden gets to his inside. Not able to complete the pass. Look at that momentum. The 69 gets going into 1 and 2. So this time he changed it up. He's going low in 1 and 2. Oh, as he gets out of shape. This is so sideways. The smoke was coming off the back corner of the car. Great save. A bit out of shape, but still has a race car. Fantastic save from J Munch there. He follows the 3rd, Travis Martin, closing in to challenge for that spot. John Garrett in the 5th spot. Ethan Evers rides 6th. And you have Blake Roebuck in 7th. Hayden closing in on Bill Rivard. Hayden has 13 lap fresher tires. Saw the 21 Clapper Newell returning to the track. He's currently 9 laps down.
Alright.
Hayden all over the back of Bill Rivard.
The fuck is that?
Hayden knows he has fresher tires. Bill trying to fight him, but I don't think he's going to have enough to fight with.
Spinning back short.
Looks like Clapper Newell went around, but we stay green. Got Dingman and Benke behind him. Dingman and Legger, they're battling for position, 18th and 19th, the 82 and 28th. See what happens to Clapper here. A little out of shape coming off the corner, not able to save it. Locks it down, noses into the inside wall, keeps it down low off the racing surface. Grabs the gear and gets going again. And a tough one for the 21 team. But Hayden Lowell, while we were watching that replay, has taken the race lead away from Bill. We didn't think he'd be able to hold him off. Let's see if we can maybe jump back and find it. There it is. Hayden gets to the inside through 1 and 2. Keeps his nose there. Down into 3 and 4. And then that's where the tires are going to prevail with the extra grip. See Bill sliding up the track, and Hayden jumps out to the race lead. So Hayden Lowell out front in the 67 Napa Mustang. Bill Rivard's Propel Camaro is 2nd. J-Much Arc.io Toyota is 3rd. That's what you call parity when you got all 3 in the top 3. You have Travis Martin riding 4th. Battle is intense. Travis Martin nearly got into J-Punch there. Those two are team cars over at the 1010s team. John Garrett closing in from 5th. Now it's a 3-car battle for this 3rd position. J-Munch up the track. Martin trying to run a diamond line, see if he can get alongside. I think he's going to get there. See how hard he sends it into 1. J-Munch up the track. Has to let off as he's coming off the corner. It got a little tight. That's going to allow Martin to get by, and John Garrett. Now Garrett looking to get Martin as well. Garrett getting a little greedy there. Didn't quite work out for him, but he is alongside J-Munch. If he can stay there down in the 1 and 2, he might have a good shot taking away the 4th position. J-Munch sends it in deep. Garrett not able to get alongside. J-Munch going to hang on to the spot for now. Here comes Roebuck into 30. Hayden loving all this. He is checked out to a 1.7 second lead. Corey Deal up into the 7th spot. John Garrett going to try again. I think he might have him this time. John Garrett up into the 4th spot. Gets by J-Munch. Now Blake Roebuck battles with the Arc.io team. App State Mustangs have been beat up since the very start of the race. But still fast, so he hasn't taken his fast repair yet. Saving it in case there's late race stack-ups. Franklin. Franklin on pit road. Franklin short pitting here. Missed his box. Oh no. Franklin missed his box. Like he was trying to pull some strategy here. He did hit the wall about 2 minutes ago. There he gets in his box. Takes the fast repair. Tough break for Franklin. Let's see what happened to him. He's riding there just ahead of JR Deal. Fine down the backstretch. Must be on the front somewhere. Oh, right there. Entry into one. Gets into the wall. Well, I guess that's why the 74 came to pit road. It's now shown 2 laps down and really needs this race to go green for him to be able to recover for any kind of decent finish for the 74. Hayden now has a 3-second lead over Travis Martin. Bill Rivard now in 3rd. John Garrett wants to take that from him. John Garrett charging up to 3rd. Gets by Bill Rivard. Rivard a little out of shape coming out of turn 4 there. Rivard's got 41 laps on his tires. We know the cars go a little over 50 on their cycles, so
Sorry.
it could start to get interesting with pit stops.
Got in there a little too hot.
Pit stop window closing in.
Very good.
And Evers closing in on the back of J Munch. It's a battle for 7th. J Munch really drives it in deep. Ethan accelerates off the corner. Nearly come together. Knew that was Banky coming back down pit road. And indeed it was. As Evers draws alongside J Munch. Evers going to take the spot coming off of turn 2. Going to put Evers up to 7th.
I wasn't expecting that, Blake.
Corey Deal gets to the outside of Blake Roebuck, and Bill Rivard coming to pit road. As is Roebuck. Rivard and Roebuck and J Munch all coming to pit road. JR Deal is down as well. JR 2 laps off the pace right now in 16th, but he is on pit road. So 3 10/10 machines. Here comes Hayden, the very next lap. He got all he could coming to pit road. We'll see if he was legal or not. Hayden been known to get.
Not to be a challenge impossible.
He said he made the challenge impossible. I don't know if that means he got the speeding penalty or not. We'll find out. Hayden to his box as Travis Martin takes over the race lead.
Congrats, buddy.
It sounds like he's all excited that he didn't. As the caution comes out, John Garrett's on pit road. Hayden drives off pit road. What brought out the caution here? Clapper Newell has no front ends. I guess that has something to do with it. It's out of turn 2, so we're not going to be here. Clapper down into 1 and 2 in the middle of the pit cycle. This is going to really jumble things up. Oh, it gets a little high coming off 2. Tries to save it. Can't quite hang on to it. Ricochets into the wall. Spins down in front of Roebuck. And unfortunately, that is going to trigger the yellow flag this time. So cars that had not pit yet Travis Martin, Corey Deal, Ethan Evers, Ian Montrose. All still on the lead lap. Trapped a lap down. Hayden Lowell, John Garrett, Brandon Bikey, Jake Lawrence, Nathan Lafayette, Mark Kincaid, Bill Rivard, Jeremy Scherer, Blake Roebuck, Jay Munch, and Ryan Brennan. I'm sure most of these cars will take the wave around. And the strategies get thrown out the window. Here comes the 4 cars still on the lead lap as they catch the lucky caution. Gotta get some better pit lane cameras. There we go. Martin was the leader coming in, so we'll watch him get down and away. Ahead of Corey Deal, Ian Montrose, Ethan Evers. Looks like Corey Deal will get out in the 2nd spot. Ethan will be 3rd, and Montrose 4th. So the same order they came in. It was Bikey blasting by. But Bikey will have to drop to the tail end of the field. There is said 27 and said dropping back. So Travis Martin gifted the race lead. Let's go have a chat with the Ghost Man here. Chavy Chav, DG in the booth, you got a copy?
Hello.
Well, how much was a gift was that to you, my friend? The caution coming out before you get to pit road, and now you inherit the lead and fresh tires.
That was crazy because I needed to pit in like 5 laps, so it couldn't have worked out better for me. I know that was bad for a lot of people, and you know, that's how racing goes.
That's right. Them's the breaks. That's what I like to say.
Yes, sir, dude.
So you're sitting there in first with the fresh tires. How's the car feeling? Do you feel like you can pull it off with the 25 to go here?
We'll see. I've been more of a long run car, and we're not really gonna have a long run. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to get a little more speed in the out of this thing for these short runs. So it'll be a little interesting. We'll play around with brake bias, see what happens.
And you're going to be on alongside your teammate on the front row. Are you going to try and time the restart, or are you going to make him fend for himself?
Oh, hey, it's you know, it's one of those things where we're just gonna see how it goes.
Not willing to give out the team strategy. I understand that.
There we go. Yeah, in the best way possible.
The car right in front of you saying, "I have no words." After the caution coming out, trapping
that
him.
was not good for Hayden.
He was sitting on pit road. At least he didn't go 2 laps now.
That's true.
It could have been worse.
Hey, we could have stayed out, just say it, for like another lap and then pit.
Yeah, could have happened. Could have been real bad, real douchey.
That would have been a jerk move.
Well,
I would never do that.
Never, except you have. Yeah, right behind the pace car now. You get set for the restart. Good luck to you, my friend, and we'll see if we're talking to you after the race.
Oh,
Yes, sir. Hope to talk to you.
Travis Martin in 63, taking over the race lead.
Moving here so we can actually get the start.
Hear people angry. I believe that was J Munch.
Check up into 3.
Let's see, Benke has taken his fast repair.
If we could even get there.
Pace car is off. We are back underway. Travis Martin leads Corey Deal, Ethan Evers, Ian Montrose. See the orange and white machine, that is Bikey. He was the lucky dog. He is restarting 5th, and then all these cars taking wave rounds. John Garrett, Jake Lawrence, Nathan Lafayette, and others. Rivard up to the 8th spot as he gets by Lafayette. I have a feeling the race intensity is going to pick up a lot in this last 23 laps. Martin leads Deal, Evers, and Montrose. Bikey. Then we have lap machine of Dingman. Is that Roebuck? Roebuck is around. The caution that we were kind of expecting has come out.
Well, I was hesitant to even catch the field. And then he still ran in the back of me on the restart and drove me straight in the corner there. Love it.
Like Bikey, not Bikey, Banky. Banky in the 35.
You're allowed to stop the field that's trying to catch up.
I wasn't really trying to slow up the field. I was trying to catch the field slowly so I wouldn't get ass packed, but I still ended up getting ass packed, so.
35 saying he got hit in the rear. Is everyone trying to catch up to the field?
Happens a lot here, so I was trying to save myself, but still ended up biting me.
I really don't understand what happened here. 35 hits the 30. Who's in the back of him gets damage. So that was the first contact between the two. Cars go every which way. You get over to 1 and 2. Weird. Just weird. Weird cycle. Well, here come all the pit stops for everyone else. Looks like Jake Lawrence in 9th and back to Ryan Brennan in 16th. All just bolted on a fresh set of Goodyear tires. Travis Martin, Corey Dell, Ethan Evers, Ian Montrose, Brandon Bikey, all those cars top 5. Don't have that many laps on their tires, especially not green flag laps. 7 laps total, maybe 2 under green. Then you have Garrett. He's got 9 laps on his, so maybe 4 green flag laps. And Bill Rivard, 11 laps total, so probably 6 green flag for the 10 car. Then right behind him, all fresh tires. You frustrated with iRacing scoring? Pretty lucky where you pit from that you didn't go 2 laps down. Yes, but if you watch the replay, Will, his left wheel is turned about as hard as it can be to the left. That's why I said that was weird. Yeah, that's what I said. That's exactly what I said. Quite interesting. Lights are out on the Mustang pace car. Dustin Franklin rejoins the field. He'll be scored 16th, last car on the lead lap. JR Deal, first car off the lead lap, is 2 laps down, so JR kind of stuck in 17th on a lap of his own right now. Meanwhile, his brother Corey restarts on the front row alongside Travis Martin. 2 10/10 teammates on the front row. Pace car is off. We've got 17 laps to settle this one from Rockingham. Corey gets a little out of shape in the 44 on the restart. Keeps it going in the right direction, still has a lot of speed in it. Travis Martin breaks away for the lead. The battle's on for 3rd. Montrose in the 1. Evers in the 26. Montrose had to lift before he knocked down the wall coming off of turn 2. Allowed Ethan to draw up alongside. Montrose known for his short run speed and short run attacking, not so much saving a race car, so no surprise to see him jump up to 3rd here. Bill Rivard trying to angle his way up. Oh, J Munch in the 69 tags the wall coming off turn 2. Hayden gets by. John Garrett trying to get by. Jake Lawrence there trying to capitalize. Hayden up to the 7th spot. He's the highest car on fresh tires in the 67. J-Munch all the way to the bottom of the track. Hayden Lowell gets the inside of Bikey. This battle for the 6th position. As J-Munch slides up into John Garrett. Travis Martin setting the new session fastest lap of the race. 14 to go. Has Corey Deal
I'm sorry, Ethan.
running him down. I'm sorry, Ethan. J-Munch way off the track, as was Kincaid. Both of them keep it going. A lot going on at once here. Go back to this battle for the lead. 13 to go, and Corey Deal all over Travis Martin.
Billy, if you think we can catch him, I'll just follow you.
I think these two are intentionally not racing. Travis Martin and Corey Deal. What you heard was Hayden talking to Bill Rivard. See if they don't race and try to run down these front two. As well as Ian Montrose. Montrose notoriously hard to pass. Usually makes his car as wide as it can be. Doesn't matter if you're on lap 1 or lap 150. Are trying so hard to get underneath the #1 Mustang, but it's not quite been able to get there just yet. Montrose running that middle groove. Rivard wants to slide up. Montrose got a little out of shape there. Corey Deal, meanwhile, on the outside of Travis Martin. Makes the move stick. Corey Deal drives around the outside of the Ghost Fan in a power move. Gets his Thrizzy machine out front in the 44. 10 laps to go. Travis Martin falls to second. Ian Montrose still being hounded by Bill Rivard and the 67 of Hayden Lowell. 27 of Bikey, 30 of Roebuck. They're all piled in right there. Roebuck finally took his fast repair. Bill Rivard up to third. He is 1.9 seconds behind Travis Martin. With 9 to go. We'll see if he can make enough inroads to get up there. Hayden Lowell clears Montrose. Now you have Bikey and Roebuck side by side. Which one does Montrose try to hold off? Oh my, Bikey sliding up the track a little bit. Maybe the slightest contact with the 30. Bikey out of shape, trying to get the power down. Going to lose his momentum. He'll fall to 7th alone. John Garrett trying to run him down now. Travis Martin not giving up on this just yet. It's gotten right back to the back bumper of Corey Deal. He's going to try and send it low. Travis had something left in that 63 Mustang. They now have 2 seconds over Hayden in the 3rd spot. 7 laps, now 6 as they cross the stripe. 6 to go from Rockingham. Martin, Deal and Martin. A lot of vibrant color on these two cars. Ford versus Toyota. 5 to go from Rockingham. Martin down to the inside through 1 and 2. Just not able to drive it up off the corner. Corey Deal gets such a strong run off the top in 1 and 2. 3 and 4. Martin about a car width lower. Martin's going to get a solid run here. It's right to the back of that Supra. Corey all the way up to the wall, hits the outside wall. Corey Deal taking the Lucas Hoytsma line, bouncing off the wall and going faster. Corey still holding off the Ghost Fan. Travis trying to find something to run down his teammate. Now 3 laps remaining. Corey Deal up to the top side. Travis running a bit of a diamond line. Drifting up in the center and then back down on exit. 3 and 4 is where Travis has been getting his good runs. Here he comes. Right up to the back bumper of Corey Deal. All over him. Travis to the inside with 2 to go. We're going to be side by side entering turn 1. Is Travis going to get the slider in there? Not quite able to get there. Hayden Lowell has entered the picture in the 67. If they've battled side by side for the lead, Hayden Lowell is now making this a 3-car battle. We set sail into 3 and 4, coming to the white flag, and Hayden Lowell gets into the back of Corey Deal. Hayden's there, and they know it. Deal, Martin, Lowell, all across the line to grab the white flag. Hayden running the top in 1 and 2. He's going to try to get underneath Deal coming off of 2. Deal gets into the outside wall. Hayden Lowell to the race lead as Martin and Deal collide. The teammates crashing on the final lap. And the field scatters behind Hayden Lowell in the 67. Going to take the victory after thinking it was taken away from him by that caution. Hayden Lowell all the way back to victory lane in the 67 Napa Mustang. Bill Rivard sneaks through for second, and John Garrett gets himself a podium finish in the Fort Worth Green Camaro. J Munch will get the 4th. Dustin Franklin, top 5. Mark Kincaid, after a rough start to the season, he'll bring home 6th and probably take that happily. Brennan 7th. Jeremy Scherer 8th. Travis Martin battling for the lead will bring it home 9th. Has to be disappointing for the Ghost Man. Brandon Bikey scored in the 10th position. Nathan Lafayette 11th. Blake Roebuck 12th. He's got damage once again, so apparently he had an issue.
Hey, sorry about 67. I remember that one.
So we watched some shenanigans on track. Hayden Lowell parks it in the victory lane on the front stretch. We'll go back and watch his donuts, don't worry. We'll check it later, J-Much. I got this wonderful chopper cam. I didn't get to use it. Bill going to do the burnout. There we go. There goes Hayden. Yep. Let's go back. Watch him do this one track burnout. There we go. Much better out there. Oh man, I'm going back in the stands again. We need to watch him pull up, or else it's going to do that. There we go. We'll watch him do his burnouts now. I don't see John yet, so let's go ahead and pull in Hayden. Hayden, DG, you got a copy?
I'm doing good. How are you? I mean, yes, I have a copy. I'm so out of... I'm all sorts of whack.
Well, you go from feeling like the race was taken away from you by a caution to one hell of an exciting finish to get the win on the last lap. How are you feeling now?
I am shaking. I am feeling so good, but first of all, Corey and Trav, dude, I hate that for both of you. That really sucks for them. I hate to see that. I was hoping we could finish 1, 2, 3. I kind of cleared them, and I looked in my mirror, and they were both wrecking, and that sucked. But I didn't think I could track them down as quick as I did. But we got there, and I feel like we did it pretty clean, and we parked this car in victory lane at Rockingham. The Rock.
If they stay single file, you don't catch them, but they started battling with about 5 to go, and then you just came like a bat out of hell after that.
Yeah, I was sitting there like 1.5 back, and I gained like 2/10, and I was like, battle each other. And I only gained like another 2/10, and I was like, harder, like audibly, like in my apartment. I'm like, harder, and that can't be taken out of context at all.
Perfectly can't.
Exactly. But no, they definitely helped me out, and I mean they're not really. I mean they can't stay single file. They both want to win the race, so um, I was patient behind Bill and Ian, kind of saving my tires, and I finally got by Bill, and I was like, okay, it's go time. I've got nothing. There's no more saving, and we got there on the out of 4 coming to take the white.
Pretty wild finish, an incredible comeback after feeling like I said the caution may have screwed you over there, all the way back to victory lane. Congrats on that. You got those friends, family, and sponsor shout outs to give to us tonight.
I would like to thank Napa Auto Parts, Ford, Madigan Motorsports, my girlfriend for putting up with me living in the same apartment as her. You for the broadcast, Travis for the league, everyone behind the scenes here at Sidewinder Racing Leagues was it helps put on this amazing league and league group. I think I got most of them covered there, and we got the rent at Rockingham. Felt like
Yes, sir.
we could have won a couple more already this year, but finally glad to get one.
Sam 4, congrats on the victory, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Thank you very much.
Hayden Lowell in the 67 getting the win tonight. Now we're going to bring in the 10 car, Bill Rivard. Bill bringing it home second tonight. What did you need to try and keep Hayden behind you as you were closing into the finish there?
New tires.
Yes, sir. Had 10 laps disadvantage there, but you still brought it home in the second spot and put up a good fight, just not quite enough for Hayden there. Tell me how the race was overall. Like, it looked like you guys were having a lot of fun out there.
Oh yeah, I mean, I felt I had the speed. I definitely had a top 2 car there, and uh, cautions kind of fell in a bad way for me. But I mean, they fell bad for Hayden too, but he made it work. I didn't. Simple as that. But not too bad with a top 2. I'll take it.
10-4. You got those friends, family, and sponsor shout outs tonight.
10-10s, boys. Bringing it home.
One of
There's
the
a little
cars,
bit of
anyway.
battle. Yeah, Joel came home with a 4th. It's a pretty good finish for him.
We won't talk about
No.
the 63 and 44, though.
Hey man, they were battling hard. There's no hard feelings between them. It was just a hard battle, and it's how teammates race.
Yeah, if you're consistently battling up front, things are going to happen.
Yeah, it's not like it was an on purpose, like like Justin Wilkinson over there. He's hanging down in our team chat, and for some reason 2 teammates get wrecked by each other.
No coincidence,
Like
right?
coincidence, man.
Well,
And,
congrats on your second place finish. Hopefully, you had some fun here at Rockingham.
yeah. Shout out to Joel for the paint. It's I got one more that you guys haven't seen yet, so
One more flavor.
one more flavor.
The berry car.
Is it berry or is it lemonade? Did I run
You ran
pink
yellow.
already? No, or pink lemonade.
Strawberry lemonade.
Strawberry lemonade. Did I run the pink yet? I
Yeah,
don't
you
think
ran
I
that
ran
too.
the pink. Did I?
Mm-hmm. Yep,
I don't know.
I
It's
remember.
one of them.
I'm a Propel fan. I'm paying attention. All right, bud. Congrats on the second place finish. We'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks, bud. See you.
It's Bill Rivard in the 10. Let's go grab John T. Garrett in the 66, bringing it home in the third spot tonight. Bringing the Fort Worth car to the podium in the Fort Worth Series. How good does that feel, my friend?
Oh, great. I think this is my first podium in my own series here.
It is. That's why I was bragging about it.
Yeah, it was, I don't know, pretty crazy race. Lots of ups and downs. I mean, I wasn't feeling good at all in practice about it, but I just figured out, slow down on entry to go fast and just outlast all the wrecks, and I'd be okay.
Yeah, and the cautions fall in just the right spots for you. Not perfectly ideal, but make it work at least. Able to stay on a lead lap through all of it, and now you bring it home in a third spot after closing in there right at the end. Must have felt pretty good.
Oh, yeah, good points today. Yeah, I had to pit on the green, got 2 laps down, made those up. Then they had a caution. Then I was pitting as a caution flew. I went ahead and pit, which got me a lap down, but I was the wave around, so that worked out. So, yeah, as far as strategy goes, it kind of all worked out for this race.
Seemed like it was a lot of fun up and down and trading Payne out there. You're around Dustin quite a lot, so it's fun. It could be a lot of good pictures of the two Fort Worth cars together if you go back and grab some screenshots.
Oh yeah, he's always full of fun. You can go find it on the video of him missing his pit box. I think twice he couldn't find it.
Oh, we got it once for sure. We were watching him as he missed it once.
Yeah, get a picture of that for him.
All right, you got those friends, family, and sponsor shout outs to give out to us tonight, sir.
Yeah, John T. Garrett Twitch followers as always. Head Candy, Footwear Screen Printing. Just everybody that supports me. Athens Screen Printing, Dead Parrot Rum, Schultz Vodka, Cookout, all those good people, and you, of course, for putting this on. It's a great series. I love coming to race where there's decent car count.
Yes, sir. We love having you. Thank you so much for being part of our community. We appreciate everything you do, and it's fun to watch you going out there and kicking butt in the actual ARCA series. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, we're hoping to maybe run the Phoenix race in November if we can find the almighty dollars.
Well, that'd be a good birthday present for me. Get to watch John on track.
For sure.
All right, bud. Congrats on your strong run tonight, your first podium finish in your own series. We appreciate you, and we'll see you in the next race.
All right, appreciate it.
There's John T. Garrett bringing it home in the third spot tonight. Great run out there. Lots of green flag racing. You love to see it. After we saw practice, I did not think there would be a lot of green flags in this one, but quite a lot of green flag racing. A couple of green flag pit stop cycles. Fantastic runs tonight. Let's go ahead and look at our final results page. Bring it on up here. Hayden Lowell with the win. Bill Rivard, John Garrett, J Munch, and Dustin Franklin top 5. Mark Kincaid, Ryan Brennan, Jeremy Sher, Travis Martin, and Brandon Bikey the top 10. 11 through 20, Nathan Lafayette, Blake Roebuck, Jake Lawrence, Ethan Evers, Corey Deal, Ian Montrose, J.R. Deal, Mark Dingman, Jonathan Legger, and Jeremy Clapper Newell. And our final 3, Will Spark, Matt Benke, and Mike Edwards. Those cars running into wrecks or car trouble. Edwards' car having trouble with his pedals, so never know what's going to befall you here when you're out racing. You have to say this has been iRacing.com. Head on over there, pick up a subscription, get these cars and this tracks, and come race with us. We appreciate you guys being here tonight. Thank you so much for watching with us. Yes, McKenna, you missed the interview. We have to say all these lovely things that this has been DGSRacing.com. Go on over there, click on the big red snake. That'll get you to our Discord where you can sign up to run any one of our 9 leagues. We have a race every single night, 2 on some nights. So come on out, check us out. We have so many different series for you to run. There's probably something you will enjoy. Come on out, check it out. We appreciate you listening to our broadcast, and we'll catch you in the next race.